Thank you, Michael, for inviting me to be a part of this full moon event. And I'm really excited to talk about From the Heart and the Heart-Centered Life. Well, I'm Gloria Hass, and I'm a natural-born clairvoyant. I have exceptional skills that I've been practicing since I was a toddler, and also as a 4-year-old, which is still a toddler. What led me to being right here, right now, working as a channeler and intuitive is that to me, living a clairvoyant life was very normal. And my parents thought I was weird, even though my mom is clairvoyant. She didn't say anything about it until I was in my 20s. And it was always like, don't tell people about this, don't talk about it. And I had to be closed off. I wasn't living a true heart-centered life from my heart because it was discouraged by my parents and my brother. Actually, when I was 30, I started going into counseling, doing my best to start unraveling the trauma and everything else that came to me. And I noticed that even in my mid-20s, I could tell when the phone was going to ring, and it scared people, and I got beaten, physically abused. But when I started in my 30s, when I was 30, it was in my safe space. And then I was starting to learn how to live a heart-centered life, which I didn't know the words, what they were then. I was in therapy starting in my 20s, actually, but I got more serious in my 30s. And after an additional 33 years, I stopped therapy because I learned how to be true to my nature. And I wanted other people to learn how to be true to their nature. And that's why I do the channeling messages, because it helps bring out the true nature of the universe, the entities. I channel music frequencies, and these are the messages that I get, and I give them freely. And it would be a beautiful world, if everyone could live from their heart in a heart-centered life where we can all live in harmony with one another. Living from the heart has nothing to do with another person. Your heart-centered life is you living a life where you love yourself first. People add to our lives. They either add blessings or lessons. The lessons can lead us to a better heart-centered life if we let it, and then that is a blessing. So lessons, in my view of an opinion, are blessings. And living from the heart has an abundance of love that comes from within each of us and overflows out into the world. Love is not external. Heart-centered means love is internal. Skip the waves of defeat. Skip across them, for they don't serve you. Tisi la shala. Octogenarians can teach you more than you know. They have great advice about living from the heart. They can show you what not living from the heart looks like. Don't be one of them. Open your heart and sing, for love is in the air. Unconditional love is waiting for you to embrace it. You won't find this from another human being, so stop looking for it in people. Shakatila. Unconditional love is quiet, calm, and peaceful. It comes knocking on all hearts and all beings. Shakatila. Shakatila. Raise yourself up to the love frequency. It is waiting for you. There's so much adventure in this frequency for you. All you have to do is believe you are worthy of receiving it. There is nothing that you have done or will ever have done that will turn unconditional love away. Shakita. Listen to the quiet strumming of an acoustic guitar and set your mind and heart adrift. Allow yourself to be loved unconditionally. This will change your life forever. Love doesn't hold tightness in your muscles. And that is what a heart-centered life feels like. Your muscles are relaxed, not all tense and scrunched up. Love allows you to breathe. And love is action. Like I said, it allows you to breathe. And heart-centered life is living in harmony with yourself. When you live in harmony with yourself, you will start to live in harmony with the universe. Takashita. When you live a heart-centered life and your heart is open, you will attract love. People will find you attractive but be selective on whose energy you allow into your life. Living a heart-centered life means respecting your core values, your boundaries, and the boundaries of others. Remember to breathe. If your intention to live a heart-centered life is powerful, then your results will be powerful because your actions are powerful. A heart-centered life is open for healing your heart. When you close off your heart to others, you are closing your heart off to living a heart-centered life. When you cannot just close your heart off to one thing without actually finding that it's closed off to other things. Even though you don't want it to be, that's the way it goes. Walls go up, and the higher they go, the harder it is to let others in and let unconditional love in. And always remember to breathe. There are times where we forget to breathe, and that's why I keep reminding you to breathe. When we get upset or anything or get excited, we end up holding our breath. So if we breathe, we can relax and let the energy flow. A heart-centered life is open for healing your heart. Can't say that enough. Breathe in love. Let it circulate through you and speak love. Takashita.